But I guess that's why they say every rose has its thorn, just like every night has its dawn.
Hey buddy, Simon 2002 MRE off MRE Info.
And this is Spencer off Two Brothers Productions.
And today we are doing a really cool ration which was graciously provided by STEVE1989. He's done a ration, this exact ration, well not this exact one. I'll just put a picture up here in this general area of what his ration was. And his was a 1960s German survival ration. This is a 1991, I think, German survival ration, but it's in the same general packaging with the same general tape. And this was graciously traded for a really nice trade. And I was able to get my hands on one of these and decided to review it. So we will basically see what's in here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's just jump into this review. This basically just translates to, this word right here is emergency ration, but all of it together is emergency food ration. So that's what that is. It also says it right here in English and I think in French. We're going to carefully tear this tape open, so hopefully we can conserve packaging here. It's very industrial feeling tape.
It looks like, doesn't look like tape. It looks more like cloth.
It is. It's really, really thick. So hopefully we can tear it open without creasing it too much, so we can just put it right back together. There we go. Does the other side split open too? Yep. There we are. So as you can see, it's rather compact. It probably is only about maybe 6 inches at the most. It's not very big. Very, very small. So it splits into two. This is tea extract. So that's doing okay, actually. That one's still doing okay. But what I'm thinking and what I'm really hoping is that we'll see if the, I don't know what happened here. Got the purification tablets. Four of them, to be exact. I think it's the tea that got messed up.
One of the teas.
I'm not sure. We'll have to open it, because I don't know if it's just sticky on the outside or if it's the entire tea extract that is messed up. There we go. There we go. Oh no.
That one? What is that?
I'm not sure. It's like leakage. Really, really greasy, sticky, kind of gross. None of them really have a smell, but it's a little worrisome. I'll have to translate these. I think this just is compressed food bars, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, the entire bottom of this thing, you can see. I can wipe it away, basically. Spencer's gonna get something so we can clean it, but I don't know what the culprit is. But this little pamphlet right here. Can't really read it. I'll see if I can read it off to you. It's like this wax paper, but what it feels like is the looks like the ink is leaking. It's leaked across the page, and that's what's all over the back and front of these things. It's leaked so much that I can't even really read what it's saying. Alright, so I found a date code, but this is not exactly what I thought. This is a 1963. I'm not sure if you can see it down there. It says NATO 1963. So this is a 1963 ration. But I'm going to put these back together. Keep it for display. Perfect! That's even a better packaging job than the first time around. And it looks like it wasn't ever opened. We'll put that right on display. I have translated and figured out all of these, the ones that say fruchtig, fruity bars. These down here, Wurzig, which directly translates to spicy, I'm assuming is like a meat bar or a protein bar of some sort. So one of these teas, look at how weird this tea is.
I know, it's super weird.
The wax paper is coming off of it.
I was like tearing it off.
On both sides. So we'll keep that on there. But the other one is so sticky it won't come off. Maybe it won't. I don't know. But
maybe this is still good.
Well, I realized after I trade it that I skipped the tray part. The let's tray this part. So Spencer decided to not continue this review. He is a little scared to try all of this stuff, but I would like to try it, so I'm going to push on. So I apologize for forgetting the
let's trade this
part. I know that's really important to our channel, but just today I forgot. I'm so sorry. So I picked the two that are in the best condition, one of the fruit and one of the spicy meat bar or whatever. And I'm pulling both of these teas, and I'll put them in 2 different cups to see if they're both in okay condition, and we'll go from there. So let's start with the teas, because those might take a second to reconstitute. But I read up on them, and they say you can use cold or warm water, so I'm going to use cold for both of them because it is a warm day here in sunny California. So let me do that real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got 2 cups. Oops. And I hate to do it, but I'm going to have to peel this off because it's just too difficult to peel it without peeling this part off. And this really kind of difficult to tear cellophane-esque thing. And dump it out, I guess. That's a really fine granule tea extract. Now this one is a little bit worrisome. They both smell like strong German tea. So, let's just open these now, because that's the next thing we gotta do. Is it really greasy? Again, it's really, really greasy. It doesn't have much of a smell. It smells slightly industrial, I guess. The packaging is greasy. Yeah, it's just really greasy in general. Pretty classic compressed food bar, if I do say so myself. Doesn't have much of a shine, really. Now the meat one. I'm a little nervous about the meat one. For whatever reason, meat from 1963 worries me a bit. Already that has a much more foul scent. It's already broken, but that's no problem. It smells strange. So, that right there is basically what would be in this 1963 West German survival ration. So I'm going to try the tea from this side first. Wow. I must say that is some of the strongest, most bitter tea I've ever tasted. So I'm going to add a little bit of a US spin to it. Take some US MRE components, creamer, and sugar. See if that might tone down the bitterness and allow the real flavor of the tea to come forth. Well, that did not mix very well at all. And it doesn't make it taste any better either. I'm moving that right off to the side. We can just kind of call that a bad accident. It tastes like milk now. Watered down milk. That was not good. Let's just move on to the fruit bar. Ooh, that one. Do you guys see that? I'll do it up close a little bit more. It like bends a little bit more, quite a bit more actually. It's not so hard. And the inside doesn't smell any worse than the outside, so take a little nibble, I guess. Very dry. And the first bite would almost taste like a fruit jelly. A little bit gritty, very, very sweet. But as you swallow it, there's like this aftertaste of foul. Like it almost went bad. It's kind of nasty, really. on that ending, like there's that, it leaves you with this almost rotten taste, which I'm not sure if that is how it was or if that's just because of how old it is. I'm gonna try the meat bar now. Has a much more stronger scent, like I mentioned. Oh, and foul. I'm really glad I took a swallow. Oh man, it's like burning the back of my mouth and making me sweat. It's not spicy. It's not spicy. It's not like burning spicy. It's like, oh god, it's so bad. It makes me want to gag because it coats the back of your mouth. At first, it just tastes like almost like a sausage stick, like a Slim Jim or a beef jerky, almost peppered beef steak bar, you know, something like that. But then it like comes across as this, oh my god, it sticks in your teeth, and it has this really putrid coating sensation that burns. Oh man, gives me like I said, I'm like sweating. So bad. Both of these bars aren't great. This is a lot better though because it's only a slight aftertaste. This comes across really strong. I have to take a break here. I'm sucking on a mint from Food Packet Survival General Purpose, and it's like almost killing the flavor a bit. So it's better. That was a 1963 German survival ration. Really, again, Steve1989, shout out to him. I'm sure you guys know him. If you're watching if you're watching my videos, I'm sure you know him. But he sent me this, which I never thought that we would be able to get our hands on, and now it's going into the collection. Sorry Spencer wasn't here for it. I'm kind of glad that he didn't have to try it because I don't think he would have I don't think he would like it either. So again, we're going to be uploading more regularly. So this was Simon 2002 MRE off MRE Info. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment which videos and which rations you'd like to see next. We have a lot of rations in stock that we are looking forward to reviewing. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a good one. Bye.
Like every night has its dawn, just like every cowboy